What did I do with that remote? Yeah. I just had it. That figures. What's going on, everybody? Lair Farmer 73 here.
I thought I was about to be in a burn.
I put it, that's why I wanted to do it like this, so you don't get roasted.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Good to see everybody in here. Just wanted to talk to everybody about what we went through and dealt with. Let me see this here. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. When you come in, let me see here. I'm trying to go back so we can watch this right on TV. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Happy Mac. Thank you, Lady Divine and DP. Let me see. I'm trying to get right to the source. Thank you, everybody. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. Let me see. I'm trying to, I guess I can't watch myself live or something. I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
Watch myself live. Something. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the confirmation of, you see we burning again. I'm roasting because I am back in South Carolina. Yay. So, I want to talk about what we did, what we went through. I want to talk about some things I found out that, thank you so much, everybody. So saying, glad y'all made it home safe, and thank y'all for y'all prayers and everything. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. I found out that while we was gone for 9 days sleeping in this. And I just really want to touch on a bunch of things. We
was gone on 11 days.
Was it 11 days? Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay. Thank you. We was gone 11 days. Okay. See, time was just flying by. Hey, Sandra, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? It's good to see you. What'd you say?
Hey, Fifi's Urban Homestead. Hey, Soil Sister.
Hey, Audrey's Living Life.
Hey, TLC in the Garden. Hey, Audrey.
Who is that?
Living Life.
Count Big.
All the people.
Hey,
hello.
Grammy Guns. Hey, Moving 24. Okay, everybody know we've been prepping forever. It's been about prepping, gardening, preservation, everything we've been doing. Homesteading, y'all know we've been doing this forever. If you know me on YouTube at all the way back to some of the first videos I've ever posted, this is what we've been doing on YouTube. Homesteading, gardening, and prepping. And I've been trying to get people to prep and prepare for the last forever. We've been doing this forever. How many people remember any of that? Any of those old videos, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, where we've been talking about putting food away, getting yourself ready to bug out and leave if we have to. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just put all your preps and your stock ups inside your house. Okay, Gail says I do. Okay. This was a prime example, a prime test. And no matter what, thank you. Happy Max said, yep, I'm old. Yes, I do. Grammy Guns remember. Audrey's living life, you remember. Okay. Gail D said, you got me going. Okay. Okay. Guava, Miss D's Garden. How you doing? Say Lady Led in the chat. How you doing? Pamela says, I've been watching and learning for about 4 years now. Still go back to them. Thank you. TLC in the garden. Let me see. TLC says I do. Hey, TLC in the garden. How you doing, sister? My own beautiful say from day one. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I am in the process of selling my RV because knowing what I know now over the years of owning an RV, I've learned so much. We've had them for years. Years. Sources I remember from the cornfields. Okay, okay, right, right. Um,
Oh no.
we've been doing this for years. So we had the RV for years. Before the one y'all know we got now, we had one before that, and we learned a lot. Having another RV, we learned. This is what I'm gonna tell you about owning an RV.
And this one was longer than the first one.
Yeah, this one.
Right. It gave us the space we wanted, but then it had challenges we didn't hadn't really thought about. Um, like parking, and
Hey,
once you
Erica,
get
my fly
camp
family.
set up. Hey Erica, my fly family.
What's up,
Hey.
sister? What's going on? Yeah, getting set up.
It's like, and once you get camp set up, and then you realize you need something, ain't no just driving back off to the store.
No, it's a wrap.
So it's like, is this really as mobile as you once thought it was?
That's a problem. That's a big problem. So that's why we kind of just parked it on the land, and just went on about our business and started doing other things. So I'm telling you right now, I learned so much. Driving a big RV, you're not parking that anywhere. If you're not paying to park that RV, I'm going to say 75% of the time you're not parking it. 75% of the time, what's the distance? I mean, the length on that thing?
It was
34?
34.
34-foot RV. If you're not paying to park a 34-foot RV, you're not parking it anywhere. We learned that real quick. So to drive it down the road, it's a gas guzzler. They cost tons of money to drive them.
You can't just drive down any road either.
You can't drive down, thank you. You cannot drive down any road either. We figured that out many a times. And you better have some skills.
Don't have to turn around. Ooh,
You ain't turning around.
ooh,
You gonna end up having to back up.
ooh.
Or even better yet, uh, yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it. Cause I was about to say doing U-turns or going the wrong way. If the wind blow,
If the space is too tight,
you ain't sitting there. If the wind start blowing, you might as well pull over and park. If the wind get to gusting too hard, pull over. If y'all riding down the road and y'all see a whole bunch of RVs sitting on the side of the road, they ain't broke down. Usually, in a bad storm or something, they're like, nope, nope, I'm gonna pull over because the wind will blow you right off the road. Okay, with all that being said, we learned being minimalistic is key. Even some of the stuff that I put in here, I took it out. I found out it's certain things you don't need. It's certain things you want, but you don't need. Certain things you want, but you don't need it right now. You don't have to carry it with you. You can get certain things that's not necessary somewhere else. You can pick it up along the way, on your path, on your journey, or whatever. Well, here's the other thing. Standing straight up. Oh, God. I'm going to let you take standing straight up because I already know I You know that part on Thriller where the monster do like this and then they do like this? I've been like that for 11 days. My head has been crumbled down for 11 days. Now, how tall are you? About 3'4", 3'5"? Three.
Why you doing me like this?
Well, how tall are you? About 3'9". 3'9"? About 3'9".
I'm about to go.
Okay, okay. She about 4 foot. But when
I'm not no fourth. What?
you and Erica, my fly family, I had to make sure people knew that I was
Oh,
taking
nah.
pictures of grown women. Cause I was looking, and y'all both looking like two little high school girls. I was,
I am 5'3", and before you put the ceiling thing in there, I could stand up straight. But even though I'm short, I mean that has always been my concern. Like with tents,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
be able to stand up. I don't know. It's just something about that makes me feel uncomfortable.
yeah.
It's tolerable in short increments, but yeah, not being able to stand up straight is a no.
So with that being said, being who said they shorter? Say I'm shorter than that. This trailer will be perfect for you. This is why I'm saying you want to get you something. If you're thinking about building a bug out trailer or getting your bug out vehicle together, if you cannot stand up, it's important. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important. You think you're just gonna be in there sleeping. You think you just going in there when you need to be in there. No, you are not. I don't care how hardcore you are, but it rained 2 days solid. It rained for 2 days solid. What? No, no, no. That wasn't 2 days solid. It was just all day, all night. It rained. We pulled over. I don't know. We pulled over so many times. Tennessee, Kentucky. I don't know. We pulled over at a stop, and we was gonna stay there for the night. It rained all night and all that morning. You're not getting out to go use the bathroom. If you got a little camper or a trailer that's too small and it doesn't have any um, ways for you to use the bathroom, you, you ain't getting out. You gotta figure that in. So you're right. RVs are expensive, especially when you have to get one. It's good for some people that can afford it, but this is more on a preparation tip.
I think it's good for like you gotta consider your purpose. You rolling with with family more than just a couple of people,
There you go.
then that's a little bit more ideal, because of the space. So you just got to think about your purpose. It's not that an RV is bad per se. It's just what's your purpose? What are you trying to accomplish with it?
Right. And that is a problem. If you got family and you doing vacations, it's great. We did it. It was wonderful. Both times we had both of them.
Yeah, it
Wonderful.
was. That was amazing how many family members we got in that
Yeah,
thing.
we got a
And we
whole
were
family.
comfortable.
Yes, everybody had somewhere to sleep. Wasn't no stepping over people. It was wonderful. But with everybody being grown, all the kids being grown and moving out and going on about their lives, it's just me, her, and this puppy dog. I don't know where this puppy dog came from. I don't know. Look. I don't know where you came from, pup.
Say, leave me alone.
I don't know where you came from. You just came out of the sky like some rainwater.
You need some water? Speaking of water?
Yeah, I got some in the refrigerator in here. The refrigerator is running in the truck and RV. We're going to talk about that too.
Get you some water. Here,
Space. And y'all hang on because I'm going to take y'all on a full tour before the sun fully go down. Okay? Now, the reason why we're doing this, of course, we had to handle some business. The whole trip was about business. But I'm going to take you on a whole trip. I know this video may be long, but I'm going to take you on a full tour, and I'm going to tell you the things that I'm going to do in this very near future. And I'm going to tell you things. I'm going to answer questions because I know you're going to have questions about half the crazy stuff you see in here. Let me see. Tawanda, hey ladies, hey lady leg, good to see y'all. Made it back home. She had to go get puppy some water. So listen, um, rolling down, rolling. Let me see. Thank you for that. Winning. Thank you. I can't see your name. Opson says, Led, do you have the AC 180p? Hold on. Let's stick on this, okay? Because that'll go somewhere else, all right? I don't know what you're talking about. So, you need enough space to be able to stand up. You need enough space to be able to use the bathroom. To use the bathroom, and I gotta whisper now. I'm back home. If you can't If you can't go in here and use the bathroom, you in some trouble. I'm back home with gnats. Here's another one. Y'all know how many people saw my shower video? How many people saw the shower video where I actually built the shower, not me and Lady Led's crazy video? That shower, thank you for that, Sandra, Nicole Fleming, TLC, my own beautiful. Okay, the shower works great. I used it once. That doesn't mean I showered once, but I only got a chance to use it once. Let me see. And here's why. Set that. Okay. Because with the rain, and this is gonna go right into another subject. With the rain, outside, you're not showering outside in the rain unless you know, you got issues and you need to go cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You ain't gonna be outside washing up in the rain. It just doesn't make any sense. So what you're gonna wanna do is wash up in here. You need enough room. Hey, Rucker Homestead, how you doing, man? Thank you for that. You want enough room inside this trailer to be able to wash up, stand up, wash up, leave enough space for you to stand. Listen, if you're a bigger person like me, you need some space to, you know what I'm saying? You need some space. Don't be washing that thing like this. Don't be washing it like that. That's not what that's made for. Okay. Your name is, okay, I got you, my friend. Thank you. You want to be able to wash, turn, bend, kneel, wash between your toes. If you can't do and move like that, you may want to think about having a little more space. Now, I've been watching a lot of van lifers for years, and I'm telling you, I'm not going to say anything negative at all. All I'm going to say is, I don't know how y'all do it. I know people say, oh, they get memberships to these gyms and stuff like that. Yeah, they're doing it because they live like that. So if they got memberships to gym to go wash up and stuff, I get it. But when you kind of doing the bug out thing and you trying to prepare for bad times, it won't be no gym memberships. And I'm preparing for if the water gets cut off for any reason whatsoever, and you got to figure out where you're going to get water from. So with that being said, we're going to go right into another thing. The weather, again, plays another part in how are you going to cool this trailer off. Fans don't always cut it. If it's 100 degrees outside like it be here in South Carolina, you not going to lay in here comfortably. You ain't gonna lay in a big RV comfortably. Matter of fact, in a big RV, it's gonna be worse. If you get in a big RV and it's 100 degrees outside, listen to me. Before you get in the RV, bring a lot of butter and garlic and rub it on your back. Rub the butter and the garlic on you like some lotion, because you gonna roast in there. For some reason, this smaller space, it don't get as hot. I'm gonna say 50%, it don't get as hot. So here's the deal. When you in this thing and you roasting, you better have some, what's your name, girl? Thank you. Oh,
You feel better now?
we gonna talk about that too. Ooh, thank you.
You
I
ain't
know.
had no water?
I just woke up, remember?
That's a whack excuse. What does that have to do with water?
Get back in the
I
camera.
didn't say did you
so
take
people,
a nap. Did you need some sleep? Come here, pup.
why is you verbally abusing me on television? Come on down here too. Scoot that thing.
Mama,
So
you looking confused.
how are
Do
you
what you wanna
gonna
do.
how are you gonna cool this thing down? If you are looking into making you a bug out trailer. You hear that? She said I had a whack excuse.
Yeah.
So
For not drinking water, what?
I was asleep. I can't drink
You been
water.
asleep the whole day?
If I drink water
What
while I'm
about
asleep,
no? What
that's
about
called drowning.
before you was asleep?
Before I was asleep, I was waking up.
What do you mean?
I had
You
to think.
woke up and went back to sleep?
I had to think about that myself. It was a long trip. It was a long. I've been busy. I've been
That
busy.
was weeks ago we
I
talked
was.
about this water.
I was
What?
thinking. I was thinking all day.
Thinking about what?
Man, thinking about getting some
You
water.
need to think of, yeah, that's what you need to be thinking about.
I cut
and
you off at the
actually
pass.
doing it.
But I didn't do it. I didn't get a chance.
You look like you need some more.
I might. Thanks, mate. So, see, this what it is here. Drink your water. It's like drink your gruel.
Do I gotta explain what happens in dehydration to the world? Do I need to explain
I've
that?
already told him.
About your blood being thick and having to try to push
Wait a minute.
through your veins.
Wait a minute about that thick blood.
Thick.
Look, everything thick ain't bad.
Yeah, but if it's trying to go through some veins,
Yeah.
that ain't good.
You better watch what you're saying. You ain't thinking about your words. You gotta say your words right.
Nothing is sexy about veins being blocked. What?
You better say your words right. Okay. Thick and rich like syrup. You better say her words right talking to me. I'm gonna find the good in all of it. So I just drank some water, so you can leave me alone. Now I'm about to start talking.
Wasn't no electrolytes in that water.
Where I'm gonna do that from? Chew on some of that bark? Let me talk to the people. Or give me some electrolytes then. I don't know what to do.
You what? Now you don't know what to do. Okay, we see how much listening has happened.
So
What is we supposed to be talking about? The trailer. What?
I was until you was like trying to make me drink water like a baby.
I just handed you some water. You drunk it like you ain't drunk no water in years.
I
so
could
that's
use about
what
4 more of them.
Yeah, cause you ain't.
What flavor was that?
It was cold.
Ooh, that's my favorite flavor.
She
That's
drank
my-
her. I drank some cold water too.
That's my favorite flavor.
I gave
Cold.
her some warm water and she looked at me like, ugh. So then I put her some cold water in there.
Okay, so how is you gonna cool your trailer off? I'm going to tell you I've dealt with a lot of air conditioned units. Nothing. The EcoFlow Wave. It ain't nothing I can't, and this ain't a sponsorship or an endorsement. It is the perfect combination because it's an air conditioner, it's battery operated, solar, and it's a heater. So you don't have to have a whole bunch of different things inside your trailer. And I'm gonna tell you why it worked. Because while we was in South Carolina and we slept in Tennessee, what was it, Tennessee, Kentucky, both of them, air conditioning was running. Froze us out of here. I cut it on low, freeze half to death. Now remember, it's 90 degrees at night. froze us out of here. I had to finally just cut it off. Now,
Yeah, that's cool.
once we finally got to Ohio, it was freezing. What did you tell me to do right before, while we was getting in the car? What did you tell me to do?
I told him to grab a jacket.
Now, it's the end of June. She said, babe,
Pack a jacket.
pack a jacket. I'm like, pack a jacket? How many times have we been
I
back
ain't
to
your
Ohio?
mama, but you might want to pack a jacket.
How many times have we been back to Ohio and you said that and I was like,
That's why
ah.
I said it, because I knew I was packed. I packed some sweaters and a jacket.
Let me tell you, when she said pack that jacket this time, I grabbed a jacket, I grabbed 2 pair of pants.
But what was really going on in your mind, though?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because while we loading the truck up and about to
We
leave,
burning.
I'm
We
boiling.
sweating.
I'm
Yeah.
boiling. I'm thinking
That's why I told you, because I was like, he's so hot, he ain't thinking about where we going and what may happen.
you
when we
say
get there.
she said we missed the heat wave in Ohio. We seen a little bit of it.
I heard about it.
Yeah, we heard
I
it.
was like, yeah, okay.
We heard the legends.
I was like,
Though,
okay.
We that was like,
It was so hot. I was
oh
like,
my
what's the
God.
temperature? And they was like, it's 92 degrees. I was like, that is
it was
not a heat wave,
it was
but
90
okay.
it was 92. You said you see me sweating in Ohio. No. Wait a minute. Erica, my fly family, everybody, go over to Erica, my fly family. Erica, what you gonna have to do is you gonna have to show people how to make that thing, whatever that was. Okay. It was freezing in Ohio. I was sweating because of a special concoction the Erica My Fly family made me at the award banquet. Yeah, she said, Led, here, drink this. And I was like, well, okay.
You know, that southern part of Ohio, the temperature was different there.
Yeah.
Because when we got there, it was warm. It wasn't hot, but it was definitely warm. Definitely break a sweat if you outside. But once we got to the northern parts, I enjoyed some of the pleasant weather. Then some of it got a little extreme.
Yes. So Erica My Fly family, I was sweating from that drink you made me. That wasn't from the weather. We left 102 degrees. This is what we live in every day. Y'all down in Georgia, but we really boiling.
Blame it on the humidity. Huh?
Right.
They blame the humidity.
Now, I think that was Operation again. Said, thank you, Led. I heard so many say the Wave 2 don't work, but I believe they were using it wrong. Boom! Let me tell you something about that. I'm glad you said that. You want to know something? I was thinking about when we get home, the Wave 2, I'm going to have to put it aside and put the E-Nor in here, or the, what's that other one?
The ice something. Cool something.
The Breeze. What is that thing? Anyway, here's the thing. Everybody is using the Wave 2 wrong because I found a flaw. If you're reading the instructions and the directions on the Wave 2 like I've been doing for the first 5 days, you're doing it wrong. And everybody keeps saying, if you're wondering, because everybody don't want the Wave 2 because they keep saying it got problems with drainage and cutting off and everything. They need to reword on the app. They need to reword. Why has this boy got this 50cc with a Harley muffler on?
Ooh, we popped the cap.
You popped the cap on us. Just buy a motorcycle. Just buy a big one. You know. Anyway. Okay, I'm back in positive mode. If you have the EcoFlow Wave 2 and you're having drainage problems and it keeps cutting off and you have it on AC and then it cuts to the fan, I figured it out. I figured it out, and I'm not gonna talk about how I did it with the tube. I am gonna talk about it. I'm gonna use
Well, I
different
mean
words.
but even that, I mean, the solution really was just go deeper into the app, right?
Yeah. No, it's
Oh,
worded wrong.
oh, it's worded
It's
wrong.
worded wrong. Remember, because I said I had it set, but it's worded wrong. It sounds like they're trying to translate into English,
Oh,
but they're saying it wrong. So there's a feature on there about the automatic drain feature. You can either have the humidity blow back out into the air, but if it collects too much, it needs to be drained. You need to tip the dang on thing over. Cut that off. Cut that thing completely off. Now, once you cut that off, it's gonna still be doing it. But what you need to do is another one under it and says automatic drain. Cut that on. I promise you I can't make this up. It held about, I'm gonna say about 2 pints of water. Regular gun guy in the house. What's up, man? Hey man,
hey,
thank you, brother. Thank you for the wonderful time, brother. We gonna get in that too, but I'm gonna talk about yours. I wanna talk about yours without all the rest of this. Cause we gonna talk about that. You need a whole separate video for what you did. I'm not gonna mix in none of this. Okay, I mean it from my heart. I'm a regular gun guy in the house, y'all. Please go get that man some love over on the regular gun guy's channel, please. Dude, I'm gonna talk about that whole thing on another channel, another video. Let's get back into this. Okay, if you had the wave too, that's how you fix that. As soon as I did that, 2 pints of water poured out the back of the freaking thing and the air cut back on. I say, oh, no, nah, man. Nah, man, you the man. You the man. You the man. You the man. I'm gonna leave that right there. Soon as all that water pours out of the doggone thing, because no water be coming out the tube or nothing. Everybody that has a problem with that thing, that's the problem. Water just poured out like a bathroom. Okay, let's get back into, you also need to be able to heat it. And the EcoFlow Wave 2 heats it up. This is not a sponsorship. This is not a plug. This is the truth. And she is here. She can tell you. She ain't got nothing to do with that. If I don't make her comfortable, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem because she ain't gonna let me stop hearing about it. Period. So here's the deal. Your temperature control is everything on the inside.
oh yeah.
Your temperature control, whether it's hot, and if you're doing a lot of traveling like we do, it may be hot in one city and state, and it may be ice cold. Oh my God, it got cold in Ohio about 3 or 4 days ago. It was
That
freaking
was yesterday and like the day before.
right.
I mean,
And
I'm
the
gonna
day
say
before.
we're not saying it was freezing. It was cold to us. We
Nah,
was
man.
shivering. I needed.
It was 60 something degrees, man.
It felt
No,
like it was. It
no.
felt like 50.
I needed on one of them Eskimo with the fur around the rim
Yeah.
hoods. So we needed heat. So we was able to cut on the heat. You got to have something. You don't necessarily got to have this, but you got to have something. You got to think about heat. You got to think about trying to heat yourself up, trying to cool yourself off, period. My whole fan game, bring some fans. I'm about to change that up. Now, we going to get in here and, okay, I'm going to show you one right now. The lady led, where is that thing? I keep losing it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The remote. What's wrong with me?
Mm-hmm. You're drinking
Oh,
off water.
is we back on the water game? I'm trying my best to drink this water that you speak of. Okay. So listen, y'all. Come on now.
What you trying to do?
I'm trying to back that thing up. Not that. Back to rewind the video. You gotta say your words right around here.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you another one that we did, and we're gonna take a tour. Curtains. She told me to put curtains in this day one. Cause she said, I don't want to be seeing all those electronics. So this is what we did. We did this closer to the end of our journey because let me try to make this. There you go. We did that right there because this also serves, which I found out real quick, as a bug net. Bugs was tearing our butts up, and mosquitoes and mayflies, everything was in there with us. Bump bugs. Say,
Yeah, bump bugs was awful.
the bump bugs was ridiculous. And the biting flies. So now that we got the curtain up, that solved all the problems right there. That solved everything. And when you getting out and getting in, people is looking. People is staring at your stuff. They staring at your gear. And one thing I had to keep reminding myself is I'm not at home anymore, right?
Where are you going?
And everybody out there on that road ain't for you. See that? That's the dark one. So you can make it darker in there. But that's the whole thing. Now I'm gonna tell you another one. That lady led said, listen to your wives, man. These little miniature Rubbermaid buckets that I found at the dollar store, Family Dollar, I'm gonna give them a plug. Everything. They was on clearance is the only reason I bought them, but I'm glad they was. Everything. So now I can, all the stuff, the loose meat, sandwich meat, that just be shuffling around. Everything that's loose meat to be in here, to be just shuffling around. We can just throw everything in here. Everything in here. So that's incredible. That's incredible. Right?
You was like storage.
Right. I was like, I don't need.
I don't know what it felt like. I'm saying storage. He must be hearing some other word.
Porridge.
I don't know.
Because I wasn't. I'm like,
I'm
look.
like, what is the big deal? He
I
act
know what
like
it is.
storage is not where it's at.
I know what it is though.
What is it?
I be overthinking. Like I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need this. I'm not gonna need
Is
that.
that overthinking?
Yes, because
Thinking you're not
I'm
gonna
thinking.
need it?
See, let me back this back up again. There's this thing when it comes to prepping that some people like, especially on this platform, is fake.
Okay.
And you get caught up in that dream world game. What is that? Anime bullcrap. What's that? Cosplay prepping. It's a lot of cosplay preppers out there, right? And you get caught up in that.
They use storage?
Let me tell you what a cosplay prepper is. A cosplay prepper is somebody that just go out and buy a bunch of stuff, has never used it, will never use it. They just look the part. You ever seen those people get pulled over for being a fake cop?
Kind of like all my craft stuff that's in my different little drawers. I ain't had time to do no crafts.
No, you ain't had time to do crafts because you're busy with reality. I'm talking about people that go out of their way and buy a bunch of stuff that they never use just to look the part to get the views on social media.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a cosplay prepper. It's a bunch of cosplay preppers out there. It's a bunch of them.
And
It's easy to get caught up in that because you will see something and be like, oh, that's cool. I wonder how I could fit that into my gear. Next thing you know, you done purchased it and try to fit it in your gear. You don't need it. You don't need it.
So tell me how this connects to storage buckets or drawers.
All of that has to do with you think you don't need it. You think, okay, cosplay prepper. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, it's a lot of preppers out there, the cosplay preppers, that think that they're John Rambo. All of your gear is gonna be on your vest, your knife, your lighter, you're gonna be sleep with your bug out bag on your back and that, you know what I'm saying?
I think
Nah,
I'm trying to figure out how that relates to putting things in its
just
place.
I just told you because you don't think you're gonna need all of the things that you're gonna need.
Okay.
You think
so then when you have extra things, you think
you're gonna have them on your body,
so
on your so-called
okay,
gear,
or just sit it around
right?
and be sifting through it, and not
No,
being able to
no,
find
no,
stuff.
no. Cosplay preppers don't even think they're gonna be having to sift through anything. They don't think about organization. They think everything is gonna be like the movie that's edited, that they're gonna reach and grab, reach and use, reach and no.
Okay.
And you get caught up in that where you like, yeah, I think that's nice. Until you actually live in this mofo for about 2 weeks.
And can't find nothing, or stuff is all over the place, and every time you get ready to try to go to bed, you gotta like pull everything out and then move it all and stepping on stuff.
You ain't gotta go that deep.
I can't.
You ain't gotta go that deep. So here was my problem. My problem is that every single night, I gotta. This gonna lead into something else. Every night I had to get all of the crap off the floor, off the beds, and I'm shuffling them from inside the trailer to inside the truck. Even though I wanted my trailer to be self-contained. Nope, from the trailer to the truck to the trailer. Every day, gotta keep doing this doggone shuffle. It's whack, it's stupid. You need more things than you think you do, and the next thing you know, even being a minimalist, you need more things than you think you do.
Right.
So she kept saying in the beginning, you need storage. You need storage. I said, babe.
Well, to me, it maximizes the space. It's not just about keeping it neat, because keeping it neat can sound like, ooh, I'm bougie, I need it to be neat. It ain't about neat. It's about, I need this stuff to be out of the way so I can function. I need this to go somewhere so that the space that's in here can be used for what it's supposed to be used for.
And
For
I
real.
like that it's easily reachable. See this? Everything is right here at my reach. Everything I need is in those 4 buckets. Everything we need is in those, well, it's 5 buckets actually.
And the next thing you need is labels.
Labels.
Because who got time to keep, is it in this one? Oh no,
That's
it
true.
might be in this one.
I'm going to just put some paper tape and write what I need to write on
That's
it.
all you got to do.
Okay. So, it was something I was going to segue that to. The storage was going to lead to, oh my God.
Stepping all over stuff. Not stepping over it.
Nah, I'm going to leave it alone.
Pulling the bed.
No.
Really? When you tired, you like, oh my God, I gotta get all this out of the way. And then when it's time to leave, oh, I gotta put all of this up. Oh my goodness, everything is falling over.
Now, that's where I was going. Even though you took that, that was rough. I still feel that I think I'm bruised from what you just said. I think I got a bruise.
Falling over?
No. Here's the biggest reality that you can think of. When you traveling down the road, all this stuff is back here bouncing around.
Get shaking, baby.
Yeah,
trailer.
she kept calling it shaking trailer. Cause every time we get out and have to get back in a trailer, and we've been traveling hundreds of miles, it looked like a bartender took the trailer and did this, made a drink with it, and poured it in the glass and served it to you. Everything in here was everywhere. So the bucket game and making sure things are secured against the walls and on the floor, and heavy things that's not strapped down, that's up high to make things top heavy, put them on the floor. I didn't have to start keep doing that after we got everything organized. But I learned though, because there's nothing worse than opening the trailer and looking in there like, what are we doing? Okay, it's gonna take me another 45 minutes just to sort all this crap, then put it in its place. I'm not gonna keep on going on with that. So I'm gonna tell you what I've learned. I've learned about storage. I've learned, and I'm telling you, this has been a real world situation. Um, I've also learned that I am going to sell this. I'm going to sell this one as it's set. The only thing I'm gonna take out is the EcoFlow Wave and the EcoFlow. I'm gonna take out my solar generator and I'm gonna take out my air conditioning. But I'm selling it with the disco beds. I'm selling it everything as it's set, even the TV. I'm selling it. I'm selling it as it's set because for me, I'm going to need. It's gonna have the propane tank on it, the box on it, everything. I'm leaving it as it's set. But I know, oh, and it's gonna have a 180-watt solar panel on the roof. I'm leaving everything. I'm leaving the awning, everything. So I need something. I need 4 more feet behind me. So I'm looking for a 7 by 16. 7 by 7 by 16. That's what, because it's still small. Small enough for me to maneuver, small enough for me to stay stealthy, and then at the same time, you know,
Stand up straight.
stand up straight. Wash your junk without looking like one of them groundhogs we kept seeing. Boy, Ohio and y'all groundhogs.
Oh, that was hilarious.
What?
I've seen a record amount of groundhogs.
We actually seen a whole city of
In
whack-a-mole.
fact, every day, if you just look out in a field, check out the fields, you're gonna see at least 1 or 2.
Every day.
That first one, you didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you.
Sure,
Listen,
groundhog.
that's because we had been on the road for so long and we was tired and we was hot and we was thirsty.
Like, it looked like whack-a-mole.
And she said, I think I seen a groundhog. It looked like they're playing whack-a-mole. I'm like, man, it's time to pull off the road. You getting delirious. No, there's another one there. Oh, this girl, I got to get her out of the weather and the sun is beaming, baking your little brain.
What?
Because, man, listen, I didn't believe you. We doing 70 miles an hour. And you
What
say,
is there not to believe?
I just didn't.
If I'm looking out the window, you're concentrating on the road. What is there not to believe?
I thought you was looking at what I was looking at, the road. And then you kept seeing them, and I don't see nothing. I thought
We passed it already.
I-
How you gonna see it?
man, I thought I was gonna have to make a stop at the hospital. So she could see, I couldn't see. But once we got settled and I pulled off and we started getting ourselves settled and pulled away, let me tell you something. Groundhog heaven, Toledo, Ohio, my hometown, groundhog heaven. So if you think groundhogs is delicious,
What?
I'm just, hey,
What? How did we get here?
I'm putting out a plug
How
for the,
did we get
because
here?
everybody hate the groundhogs, but some folks love them, if you know what I'm saying. Some people hate groundhogs. All the people in Toledo was like, man, these doggone groundhogs. But it's some people down here in the South that's like, groundhogs. They say, I hate groundhogs without gravy. So I'm trying to help the North and the South get along. See what I'm saying? See what I did there? I'm trying to help the North and the South get along. The North has a problem that the South can handle.
Are you proposing that they
Get together and eradicate the groundhog problem.
and ship them here?
No, go up there during the season and
Oh, like hunting season. Like how you go travel and go on a hunting trip.
Yeah.
go there
Yes.
and hunt
And get groundhog. They can make hats and everything. If they still do that, I don't know.
A groundhog hat.
I would
What?
I would wear a
Wait a minute.
groundhog hat. And I want I want all of his pieces on.
Wait, you said that like this is something that's been in fashion before.
Nobody said anything about Humpty Hump groundhog hat.
Who said Humpty Hump had a groundhog hat?
That wasn't a groundhog hat?
I don't think so.
Don't tell me I've been waiting 51 years and I've been thinking he had a groundhog on his head.
I didn't think
Okay.
that was a groundhog
Don't
hat.
don't ruin my dreams. Don't ruin my
Why
childhood
would you
memories.
think he was wearing a groundhog hat?
Humpty Hump ain't have a groundhog hat on. Don't ruin my
I'm
childhood.
sure it was some kind of
You
furry
you
animal, but
you,
I
you,
doubt it was groundhog
you
fur.
stepping on my childhood right now. Don't some things don't need to be changed in here. Some things don't need to be changed and rearranged. So, what we gonna do is go on a tour of the trailer itself. And I'm going to show you what we did and what we didn't do. Matter of fact, let me get this chair out of here and show you and tell you why. Here's another thing that I learned that I'm going to do before we go on this tour. You need more solar panels. Put solar panels everywhere. Put solar panels on the roof. Put solar panels anywhere you can fit them. Say, oh, see, everybody said they thought it was a raccoon. I don't know, man. What do I know? I'm not a ground squirrel connoisseur. I just thought it was a groundhog. I know.
The tail, the hat had a tail, right? It did look like a raccoon tail. I mean,
All of y'all ruining my childhood. All of y'all. All her, you, all y'all.
look, that's the trivia of the day. What?
What was
What?
Humpty Hump's hat made out of?
What furry animal did late former rapper Humpty Hump? What animal? What
Humpty
furry
Hump
animal
hat.
did he make his hat out of?
I
Well,
don't
he
know.
didn't make it, but
Humpty Hump hat. Okay, let's get on. Everybody saying raccoon. I'm not listening to nobody. All right. I'm going to do this tour. You can go ahead and get this grill going. We got the grill going. Let me show you. We got the grill going and everything because we home and we said we gonna just do the doggone thing. Groundhogs out during the day and raccoons at night. Yep, groundhogs all day long.
that was
Somebody
daytime.
said he was wearing a chinchilla.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Man,
that.
I don't want to believe
I
any
know
of
it
you.
wasn't a groundhog.
I don't want to believe anybody. It was a groundhog in my memory as a child, and I'm gonna keep it there. Every time I think about something, she say I'm wrong about my childhood. I'm gonna keep you gonna tear it up. You growing me up too fast.
What?
You growing me up too fast.
What are you talking about?
My memories, you keep changing them.
I'm not changing none
You
of your
keep on
memories.
changing all the words that I thought they said.
What, like Young Sing About Her?
We ain't gonna do that. we we ain't gonna do that.
I'm a young one.
We ain't doing that. So let's get to it. I'm gonna take y'all on this journey with me. You getting in? Okay. All right.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Can I let you do what?
It said reconnect. It's not gonna let me do it.
What happened?
I think when I go in the trailer, it blocks the signal.
Oh.
The signal is over there in the window. So okay, y'all. I love this generator. I love this generator. I love this generator. That's all I'm saying. This gas generator because when it's snowing, when it's raining outside and it ain't no sun, if it's cloudy, you gonna need some kind of backup. I love this generator because of the size it is, and it's a 1,000 watts peak. I love it so much, but it's just not. It's not enough. So I'm gonna keep it going. My cart runneth over. Um, Am I still buffering, y'all? Let me see. See if I'm still buffering. I might be still buffering. Okay, just in case I'm not buffering. Shout out to My Cart Runneth Over. My Cart Runneth Over. If she's watching or anybody, go hop. My Cart Runneth Over. She gave me one of these about 2 years ago or so when we was at Bugout camp, survival camp. And she said, Led, you gotta try one of these because it'll change your life. And I said, yeah, I don't need that. She said, I know you was gonna say that. Just take it anyway. Trust me on this. She said, put a little dab of water on it, put a drop of water on this. And I'm gonna show y'all what this is. Open this for me, honey. She said, put one little. Yeah. You wanna advertise. I'm a burn one just so we can talk about use it. I want you to.
I need to wipe my hands off.
Okay, good. So right here.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, get the water. So Lady Led is gonna go get some water so we can show you this. No, I'm not sponsored by these people or nothing. It's but it's the bomb. Say those are used on elderly people and bedbound. Correct. Correct. Yes, they are. They're used in hospital settings.
I need to order.
Stand over here so I can.
That's what I said, don't fall.
Okay. No, I'm watching my step. You know I done almost tumbled a couple times. Look, watch this. If you put a little water on it, it soaks up. If you put a good amount of water on it, that's all water you need. Soap it up. That's what it does. Look at that.
It says rinse free, but what was your take
Okay,
on it?
that's what I'm gonna talk about. Now look how much soap. She just put a little bit of water on it, but look at this. Yeah, wash the whole luggage rack. Oh my goodness, under the knocks and everything. Ooh, you could be a Barker's beauty. You ain't go behind and you ain't going that far. Okay, okay. Just set this aside because I'm gonna use it again.
The soap is kind of going away on my hand.
Yeah, it don't work. Okay, so we gonna
But
talk.
that's because the air is on it.
Huh?
That's because the air is on it.
Okay, right. Let me see. So the air is not feeling sticky.
It feels a little sticky. I don't
Ha
really
ha
feel
ha.
it.
That's right. That's right.
Care for that at all.
So we about to talk about this right here. They are awesome. You go ahead. Go on, yeah.
That's better.
There you go. There you go. So we gonna talk about these because I love them. And I want to say
Get
thank
away
you.
from there.
Thank you to My Cart Runneth Over. Thank you, My Cart Runneth Over. They are awesome. I bought a pack while I was in Ohio and had them sent to me where I was, and I've been using them ever
They smell
since.
fresh
They
though.
smell awesome,
I appreciate
and
the
they
freshness.
work really great. Okay. They also say they're rinse free. That too was a lie. They aren't fully. They aren't fully rinse free. That's
You
not
need a little rinse. Just a, you
you.
saw it, for it to be so water saving. It literally just took a few drops of water. I think you can use a couple of more drops to rinse.
Yes. You need to rinse it off. You need to wipe it off, or you're gonna be sticky. Cause listen, I washed all my junk, and on the first time I ever used one of these, and let's just say, no matter how much you dry it off, you feel a little, you feel a little,
Squeegee? A little squeegee?
a little squidgy. You feel a little
Say a little
lubed.
squeegee.
You feel a little lubricated. So, yeah, the baby wipes is great. I use. Let me. I'm about to break out everything. The let me show y'all my essentials before we get in this trailer. All right. Number one, I told you it's gonna be a minute. Get you some. Get you something to clean and sanitize stuff with all the time. Even when you have to stop and you have one of them rest stops or something. If you stop at one of them rest stops, you want to wipe that surface, okay? Because everybody ain't Bucky's. So get your disinfectant wipes, and you can't do. Listen, baby wipes for the win. Baby wipes, I don't care what kind you get. I don't care what brand they are. Baby wipes for the win right there. You need your baby wipes, even just to freshen up in the morning sometime. You don't feel like doing a whole bucket and wash like you at the car wash. Sometime, bam, blam. And if you use these after every bucket engagement, you stay fresher longer. You do. If you use these,
You extend the warranty on your washer.
what?
You extend the warranty on that last wash.
You extend the warranty on the last washer.
Yeah.
I like
You
that.
you can get an extra wear out of them undies.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Depending.
Depending.
So, okay. I like that. These wipes.
It ain't unlimited.
Not unlimited warranty.
It is not unlimited.
It's just
Do not get it twisted, okay? And make sure you rinse them forearms off good after, so you don't be walking around with musty forearms. Okay?
Wait a minute.
If you know, you know.
Musty forearms.
Man,
I don't know what this is about.
You know what it's about.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just take your word, but I'm crazy for groundhogs.
What?
Man, you got on me about groundhogs. You talk about extending your warranty on your wash? Okay.
If it's an extension, it's not an unlimited free pass.
What'd you say? You just can't just use these.
Yeah, and
Okay.
make sure you hit the forearm.
And wash the forearm?
Man,
Because of the...
yes.
Okay. Crack.
Yeah.
The forearm is in the crack.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm like, what is this musty?
It's a transfer of scent. You guys get it. What? Why is you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about?
I've never thought about this. A musty forearm for reaching back and wiping your junk.
You think you not a junk is good. Now your forearm is like, hey man, hey man.
So you trying to say sometimes you're like, damn,
It's your forearm.
I keep smelling something. But it's like,
It's kind of like after you get out the shower, if you miss a spot and you smell your towel, like, uh-oh, let me get back in there real quick. I need another round.
oh, okay.
Your forearm, you guys make sure you hit the forearm. Just like when you use the bathroom and you washing your hands, you know.
Okay. I mean, this is all okay.
Okay. It might just be me.
Funky
if you know about the musty forearm,
funky forearm.
give it a thumbs up.
Everybody.
If you don't, it's all right.
Funky
you
forearm.
might be walking around with a funky forearm. Don't even know it.
Oh, see, I'm done now. I'm finished. A funky forearm, babe.
Hey.
Okay. All right.
See, we got some yeses.
See,
People
what?
know what I'm talking about. They miss it. Yep, and behind them ears. Yes.
Now behind the ear.
Behind, inside, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that part. Yeah.
I ain't lying. You got me self-conscious now. Like
You got to
smelling your. Oh, I get it.
You get it now?
Is this why ladies do this with their perfume?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is that it?
It might be. I don't know.
I never understood like why they put perfume on their forearms. They're like
just in case.
What?
And
What?
they put it behind the ear too. So
You right.
That could be that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna let that slide. I ain't got nothing to say about any of that. Funky forearm, behind the ear. I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let that do what it do. Okay,
So that's the warning for the
the
wipes.
wipes
And yeah,
is for
and the quick wash up.
the quick wash up and the wipes. Okay, y'all know about the sanitizers, and keep a bunch of sandwich bags to keep stuff fresh, keep stuff out of the bugs, and this store water, you can do everything. The sandwich bags, I done talked about this before in the bug out video. Tons of paper towels. I don't care how you get them, paper towels. Forget rolls of tissue paper. It's ridiculous.
Is
Here, I
it
get
open?
them. They about to
I
be.
need one.
Here, honey. I'll open them for you. Take them all.
I'm not about to wipe my butt.
Well, you, of course, because I'll give you a towel, a wet wipe for that so you don't have a funky forearm. I ain't gonna do that to you. Good grief. So, I'm gonna talk about one other one. And again, shout out to my cart runneth over for schooling me on the wipes. I was a nurse for a long time, and that was the last thing I ever thought about.
Them things is
They
great.
are, they're so awesome. I bought a whole 150 pack of them. Let me see. I identify. We'll check for now on. I will check too. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Lady Led, she mentioned something about, oh, we got an extra TV in the RV that you never put up. You should put that in here. I said, that's ridiculous. That's flexing. That's not
bugging out and survival.
There you go. See, I just told you, cosplay prepper, right? Cosplay prepper. Again, that's why I'm like, we don't need no TV, because that's ridiculous. Preppers don't need no TV.
You don't need no entertainment.
You don't need TV. But I'm telling you, if you stuck in this 5x8 trailer all day, sometimes scrolling through YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, even you get sick of all of that nonsense. Sometimes you get sick of that. Sometimes you just want to sit back and watch a good movie. Did we have a good that movie we watched? I ain't gonna name it.
Yes, it was good. Everybody need to watch it.
It was raining. It was all. We sat there, made us some food, and sat there and watched a good movie. We had turned the disco beds. It's better I even show it like this. We turned the disco beds into a couch because they fold down into a couch. We set the TV up, and we sat there and ate and relaxed. The air conditioning was running. It's raining like dogs and cats outside, but it was hot. And we sat here and watched a good movie and enjoyed our day. It don't get no better than that.
And watched SWV.
And watch SWV.
Their Tiny Desk concert.
There you.
If you didn't see it,
Coco
go
do look
see
good.
it.
Okay.
They all look great.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, putting a small TV in there, and trust me, even on a laptop, because my whole plan was use my laptop and just use my phone. That gets old too. There's nothing wrong with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to pull that TV out like this, and SWV is on there now, the Tiny Desk concert, just to be able to pull that out and watch TV, that ain't no flex. That's pretty much man, that's pretty cool. Let me get this together because I want to show y'all something.
Where you going? Who you about to bark at?
I hear like a FedEx dude or something. Check this out. So now I made it where you can watch it out here like this, outside. So if we sitting here like this, we could sit here and be watching TV. We could be sitting here watching y'all on YouTube or whatever, which we doing right now, right? So it's not a flex. All right now, it's not a flex. It's really, truly, when you out there on the road.
And you have an unexpected moment of, there's nothing you can do right now.
Right. I had to put my soap pads back, baby.
Yeah, don't lose
Can't
those.
let them
Wait,
go
it's
back.
not all the way
I
closed.
get it. I get it. I just wanted to make sure it's in there.
Yeah, don't lose
So
those.
when we was just chilling, having some entertainment was everything. Now, here's the other flex. Not flex. Necessity. If you are not in a place where you can link into somebody's Wi-Fi, like you ain't at Walmart and linking into Walmart Wi-Fi, or you don't feel safe linking into all these businesses Wi-Fi, that Nomad, we was promoting the Nomad, and wasn't nobody feeling it. I was like, okay. But we rocking the Nomad, so I got internet anywhere I go. I don't gotta worry about nobody's passwords, nobody's codes, or my information getting stolen because I'm using Walmart's or
Or
McDonald's
using up all your
Wi-Fi,
phone data.
using up all your data. So I rock that Nomad. It's not a joke. It's not a game. I know some people like, I like Starlink. That's great. I don't knock Starlink. I've never used it. I've used the Nomad, and this is what the Nomad looks like. Y'all seen the video where we watching TV. Right now I'm in front of my house, but this it was like this on the road. Let me see, say they still work. Okay. So, all right. Let me see. I'm gonna take some questions. What I don't want to keep rattling on because I want to try to get in here and show y'all how this works, but I don't want the internet to cut off and buffer again. Any questions whatsoever on anything we've said?
You can zoom instead of going all the way in there.
Um, I really want to give them a real good feel of it because I want to show them us inside so they get an actual, real, true. You know what I'm saying? Scale. They People have met me in person. They know how big
Mm-hmm.
I am. So when they
Well,
see,
I mean, but you got videos of it, of you being in it.
yeah, but not just like this.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, some. But it's good. It's always good to see somebody by scale when you're looking at something and trying to figure something out, and you see the scale of it and the reality of it. Because sometimes somebody will say, "Oh, this car is dope," but it's a Hot Wheel car. They advertising something that don't fit your situation, and I like to show people the scale of it, the scale of land, the scale of a house, the scale of the car or the trailer. I'm going to say this too. If you don't have solar panels on top of your trailer, or if you plan on getting a trailer, solar panels, solar panels, solar panels on top of the trailer. I do not advise personally putting them on an RV unless you're using the flat ones and gluing them to the top. I don't advise keep on drilling into your rooftop on an RV. On a trailer, go to town.
Mm.
Okay, here you go. Here you go. Good, good. What is Nomad? It's an internet service. It's a mobile internet service. Why do you prefer a cargo trailer over a camper trailer? Because a camper trailer costs $15,000 at its bare minimum. Where this uh, a let me get this right. That was a great question. That was a great question. A camper trailer costs about $15,000 at its very minimum base with nothing in it. Where a cargo trailer costs $3,500. The most I've seen today was $4,500 brand new for a 7x7 by 16-foot long. And now you can make and put everything in there the way you want it.
You can go from, you can add to it as you go, but you don't never have to get near that cost if you don't want to. The sky is the limit on what you can do. You can be
Right.
minimal, or you can get all the bells and whistles.
And here's the other thing about that. Everything, when you get an RV, everything that's in that RV is in there. I guarantee you won't use 40% of the things that came with your RV. You won't even know how to use them. They'll have gadgets and bells and whistles in that RV that you'll never use, but they charge you an extra $1,000 for it. If you do it yourself and build it yourself, you're only putting in the things that you know that you'll use, and you know you could buy this for a little cheaper than what they're buying it for. It's just better this way. That was a great question. Thank you for that. I'm gonna keep on going. Um, Okay, self-sufficient, and that was from H. Bell, by the way. That good question. Self-sufficient 357 says, "How did the holes you drilled through the metal to mount things handle the rain? Everything is waterproof. I use something called butyl tape.
Butyl tape.
Butyl tape. They kept saying
Butyl.
butyl, butyl
Butyl.
tape. We kept using butyl tape, and using that helped seal it. And then I would run silicone around it. Now, my one of my windows got a leak in it because I yanked at it trying to get on the top of the doggone trailer doing something stupid measuring, and I loosened the seal. So I'm gonna have to reseal that, and that was all my fault. Okay. So the rain, we never got wet. The only thing that got us wet was the doggone air conditioning because I couldn't figure it out.
Oh
But
yeah, the floor.
the floor,
Ugh.
the water poured out on the floor. But once I figured it out, gravy train. Okay, how does Nomad work? I'm gonna have you Google that or go look it up, okay? Because that's a whole video by itself. It's a mobile Wi-Fi device. You have your own internet service right there wherever you go. Okay, look into that more. Lady Led, go to my wife's channel, Lady Led 73, here on YouTube. She did a review on the Nomad. Okay, it's not a game. It's not a joke. So let me see. How much for the trailer off grid trucker? I'm gonna let the whole thing go now without the EcoFlow equipment on it. I'm gonna let the whole thing go for $5 grand with everything else in it: the box, the propane, the TV, the awning, um, the disco beds, everything as it sit, just without my EcoFlows in it. When I post it, it's gonna be gone. And when I sell it, I'm gonna go get the size I want, and I'm gonna start all over again because this is my prototype. Thank you, Carrie. Say you did a fantastic job on the trailer. Thank you for that. And you know what? I gotta give a lot of credit to my beautiful wife because it's a lot of stuff. I was like, that's ridiculous. And she was like, you'll see. And everything is done right. I did everything right. I didn't half-ass do certain things. I went the whole way and made things look pretty good for what it's worth. You understand what I'm saying? I'm leaving the lights, everything. Let me see. Yeah, you say something like a hotspot? No, it is literally wireless internet. It is mobile
Well, it is
internet.
kind of like a hot spot,
Okay.
but the actual, yeah, it is.
Mo says, I definitely like the trailer idea, especially with the cost question. Any concern when you need to bug out and have to wait? Question. Any concern when you need to bug out and have to get to truck? I don't understand your question. And have to get to truck.
Oh, I guess drive. Get in your truck to drive.
I don't
Or
understand.
what?
I still don't understand the question. Any concerns to get to the truck? I don't understand. If you can clarify that for me. Let me see. Oh, Angie T said, correction, I enjoyed the entire cargo trailer series. I'm not even done yet. I know I should be because I'm about to buy another one, but it's so much fun putting these together. It's so much fun. Okay, let's keep going. I got some more questions. Keep them questions coming. Thank you, Nora. Off the grid chair say, thanks, good idea. Good deal, bro. No worries, man. Thank you, brother. Mo says, I was saying, like, if you need to escape and leave the area, is there a problem with getting to the truck? That's the part I don't understand. I understand I'm in a bad situation. I need to leave the area. I need you to clarify for me. What do you mean by is it a problem getting to the truck? If that's what you're saying. Oh, and I'm gonna answer outside. I'm going to tell y'all. Here's a question and a comment I get all the freaking time, and it I ain't gonna say it drives me crazy. It's actually a good question, but I'm gonna show you exactly how we deal with it.
Yeah.
The question is, I'm gonna show you this. Everybody is always asking, am I scared that they'll lock us in? How many people are worried about that? We need some tongs too. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, sorry. Like if you're hunkered down for the night and need to leave, no, you just get up and go get in your truck and leave. That's it. It's simple. It's nothing to think about. You get up, you wake up, and I'm gonna tell you this. If that's your question, come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, let me tell you something about this little girl right here. Every night, say, where did Lady Leg get her top? I made it. I don't know. Wait till she come back and ask her. I don't know. Okay, listen. Every night. Now, me and Lady Led, she had to go with her family for certain situations, and I had to go with my family for certain situations. And I heard some people like, "What? Where's Lady Led at?" Family, we ain't glued at the hip. We married. This is reality. She had to handle stuff and handle business, and I had to handle stuff and handle business. Now, here's the thing. When I was sleeping here, and it was just one bunk, she was with me. And let me say, but if they are outside the truck, how do you get? Y'all got to spell. I don't understand. How do you get AW? I don't understand what that means. Shelves behind you, are they removable? They are removable, but they all fold down. It's a fold down system. I made a video. You can check it out. All of this folds down flat up against this door. So while I had Peach with me, she let me know even if it was a rat crawling on the outside of the trailer. I don't. And it was. Lady Liz said, and it was. And everybody want to know where you got your top from. I don't know what that is. Come on, baby, come back. So, thank you, Gleaner's Journey. Thank you for that. Everything that happened all through the night, I stopped telling her to stop barking. When she barked, I've never had a dog before. Why are you not keeping the beds? Because when I get a bigger trailer, I'm gonna go back and get my XL beds that I had. I'm gonna get more disco beds. I'm selling everything. There's no need for me to look. Think about it. If I sell it with nothing in it, it's just a trailer with windows in it. How did you make the bed into a couch? Oh man, I want to show y'all so bad. It literally folds down into a couch. The disco beds, bunk bed system, the twin bed system, literally has a mode where you just detach this one part and lean it back, and it becomes the backrest, and the bottom bed, the bottom bunk is the seat. Hey, everyday life of OCD is chick. How you doing? Does it fold down like a futon? Nope, not at all. I'm gonna have to show you. Lady Led did it so many times, and I'm gonna have to let y'all see the footage because we got footage of y'all doing it. Hey, Lady B say y'all back, beautiful footage. So sound, so glad to see y'all safe and sound. Gotta get me a trailer now. Y'all happy? I'm happy. Hey, thank you. Say those wipes. I need to hear about those wipes. Wipes do be saving the day. I guess from funky forearm or something.
Not if you don't wipe them off.
Not if you don't wipe them off. Said, did you see well out the peephole? Yes. Listen, I recorded me checking things out the windows, but I edited out me checking out the peepholes because it just took too long. I didn't want the video to be super long, but I wanted you to see me looking out the peephole. And yes, you see some weird. Sometime I wish I never looked out the peephole with some of the stuff I saw in that parking lot at night. Where can you get those beds? You can get them anywhere. I'm gonna put the link to everything after the video, okay? So you can go right to it. Fat guy with guns, what's up, Zach? What's going on, bro? Say, glad y'all made it home safe, man. We just got back. Hallelujah. We've been out there, and we would have stayed at the event, but we was like, I said, I don't know if they gonna, take kindly to us. We was really gonna pull it where we was parked at the event. I was gonna get in the trailer and go to sleep. I ain't lying. I was ready to go in there and call it a day. Let me see. Lady Liz, she ready for the challenge. Can I say something real quick? And I'm gonna keep answering questions. But listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't let the smooth face fool you. Don't let this fool you. Don't let the little pigtails fool you, my little Indian squaw.
What?
Don't let that fool you. I'ma tell you why. She more gangster than I am. Now I need y'all to understand something. Some of the things where I'm like, nah, she was like, yeah, this is what we should do. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. And I always end up implementing her ideas. Awning, I ain't even gotta talk about the awning. The awning is just an example of listen to your wife. Listen to your wife. Oh, the storage containers is another one of, hey man, listen to your wife. And I'm gonna say this to everybody, not just the fellas. You don't gotta be good at everything. Say, she's BLG says, I was just going to say she gotta be gangster if she would let. Man, I can't have. Now listen, ain't nothing wrong with being cute and sweet and beautiful, but you know what? I always needed me one with me that's cause we get into some sticky situations. And she been with me for over 31 years, and we've always gotten into some sticky situations. And people look at her face and be like, she couldn't. Let it go, baby. You ready to rinse it off? See, she doing some gangster stuff now.
Now that I don't play with. You know that.
What did you call it? Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, I don't play with that.
Okay. So, she's hardcore, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me show y'all something. Sit over here, baby. Let me show y'all something. She's not just a helper. She really is part of everything I do. Now that's my bunk down here. Lady Led sleeps up there behind the TV. Let me show y'all. That's her bunk up there. Can y'all see that? With the bucky cover on it. Somebody, I'm gonna talk about two comments, and one of them ain't negative, and one of them is kind of just ridiculous. One of them called it a slave ship, and to that person that said that, you will probably be one of the first ones to bite the dust with that kind of stupid thinking. They said I'll never stand nothing like that. It reminds me of my ancestors. Shut up, shut up, shut up. That was dumb to say. Yeah, that was just dumb. People sometimes you just overdo. You just overdo with the realness. You're so real, you're fake. But that'll be the first person to eat a pork chop sandwich. See what I'm saying? That'll be the first person to eat a whole pot of chitlins by themselves. So on to the next comment, which was the realest comment. She said, I love my husband, but I could not be in those accommodations. And I told her, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Now, I have no problem with what she said at all. But I will say this. Babe, that table is not set right. You gotta put it closer together. Or everything gonna fall off. Yeah, like that. I will say this, everybody is not up to the task of getting this grimy, getting this gritty, or going this far when it comes to, I guess you could say, saving yourself. People think it's easy to prepare, and everybody think when in a bad situation, everything is going to be so easy. It is not. And if you are not prepared to be uncomfortable, you may be in some trouble. You may be in some trouble. And this is my girl. She thinks she people. You think you people?
You're not the people.
You not the people.
I mean, I like comfort. I really do. We all prefer to be comfortable, but if you get to a point where you can't function unless you're only comfortable, you're not going to be able to do very many things. You're not going to, I mean, and to me, I'm just thinking of just plain and simple things. If there's a storm and something is going down, I want to be able to still function. Hey, if it ain't a storm, but life can get a little rocky sometimes,
Right.
I still want to be able to function.
And
It's as simple as that. I'm rarely thinking about the full worst case scenario of it all. I'm thinking about day-to-day stuff.
right. Now, off-grid trucker, I'm not going to say she don't love her husband and it's not real love, but she is not. I'm going to put two comments together. Off-grid trucker say maybe it's not real love then. I don't believe that. I do believe she truly loves her husband, but she's not willing to go through that far to sleep in a tight space with him. It's still, that don't got nothing
And
to
we
do with.
don't know the full context.
Right, we don't know the context, we don't know the age, we don't know the health condition, or we don't know the mindset. She does love him. She says she loves him, and she mentioned that first before she said anything, and I respect that. She just probably ain't never. Now, I'm going to add in the second comment, which was Adina says, sound like someone who's never been through an emergency situation or a natural disaster. Thank you for that, Adina. And that I agree with wholeheartedly. The only time you say certain things like that of what you wouldn't do, you've never ever had to deal with it. You've never had to hunker down in the basement because a tornado is coming or your whole family is sitting in a freaking bathtub. We've done it. The tornadoes is coming, the hurricanes coming, and your whole entire um, family is in a little tiny bathroom sitting in a cast iron bathtub for hours. Yeah, it's crazy. So maybe she just have never been in that situation like Adina said, and it's hard to imagine that kind of madness. What we do is constantly prepare for those things. Okay? Let me see. Let me get back here. How you doing, Mord Backyard Garden? Says, glad y'all made it back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Carrie Robinson says, it would be hard to use the bucket right next to your other person so close area. Okay. Didn't we talk about this with your sister? Okay. It will be hard to basically take a dump or pee right next. I'm gonna let you do a whole video on your. Okay, or do you want to talk about it now?
You talk about it.
Okay, we're gonna talk about something. If you now now here's where love does kick in. Love and reality. It's a mixture. It's a combination. It's like an ingredient. I'm not saying you don't love your spouse or your mate or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you this. That plays a key part in what you see and what you smell on a daily basis. Did you just hear her talk about her funky forearm? If keeping that out of the equation? Okay. We are a couple. We are a married couple that since day one, we use the bathroom. If I'm taking a shower, she's using the bath. She's using the commode or vice versa. in the middle of the night. This woman done cleaned me up when I been deathly ill, and vice versa. We get dressed together every day. We shower together from time to time. And I don't even understand. There is no privacy to me, to me. It's certain things, yeah, you know, I don't want you saying this, yeah. But it's certain things, most of the things.
You might want to wait a minute before you come
Right,
in.
you the warnings.
Yeah, but it's up to you.
Right. Now
After that.
and how many times I say, hey, I'm this one ain't normal, babe. Don't you might not want this. You might not want a mouthful of this. But she'd be like, I just need to get my hair stuff. I need to come in here and get my hair stuff. And she come in there and get her hair stuff. Okay? Man, and vice versa. And look, when you come into a room and you know somebody is banging the beats in the toilet, that ain't no you stink. No, come on now. To me,
we have our jokes, but it's not
them
like
is jokes though.
Yeah, them is jokes. Them is just,
Them is jokes.
Yeah.
Them we know what happens when you go in the bathroom. It's supposed to stink. Bathrooms stink. Period. So now here's another thing. Say you have to be in it to win it. And here's another thing. If you're a married couple and your husband, you don't know how to deal or handle your wife's monthly situation, if you gotta be in tune with that stuff. You gotta know what's going on and be realistic. That's not a yuck kind of thing. That's kind of like, okay, be cool. She might be a little sensitive, and things might not be popping off right now. Watch it. If you don't, you gotta be watching this stuff. And that's the stuff when you married or you in a relationship. If you saying yuck to your husband or your wife taking a dump, and you gonna wait till they get out to go do, look, I need to get ready for work, and you need to get ready for work. You gonna take your dump. I even say this: stop spraying that spray, wasting. You giving us that spray give us cancer. Stop spraying that spray. I know what doo-doo smell like.
Window after.
Right, open a window. Stop spraying Lysol every time you take a dump. It's supposed to smell like doo-doo. It's okay. Every time you take a dump, and just for the people that don't know, after you take a dump and you spray that peach flavored air spray, it smells like peaches and doo-doo. Peaches and doo-doo. It don't cover
And
up.
after a while, every time you just smell the peach, your brain reminds you of the doo-doo.
You good?
And then you don't like peach smells no more.
Right.
That's why it's some air fresheners.
Right.
I'm like, cut it out.
Right.
Cut it
She'll
out.
tell me in a bit, don't buy no more of that. Don't buy no more of that. So imagine this. You keep buying that apples and cinnamon air spray by Glade and stuff, and every time you take a dump, you be like, yeah, that you're the only one that says, yeah, that really does dull the smell. That really does. Matches? Nope. Matches and doo-doo, baby. Matches and doo-doo. Nothing works. Doo-doo is supposed to stink. It's okay. Open a window. Let that ghost out. You know how they say, you let that ghost out. That's your doo-doo is the ghost of your dinner. You know how they, you know how they say when somebody passes away, you supposed to open a window or open a door or something. There you go. Your doo-doo is the ghost of your dinner.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Cause somebody was like yuck in the bathroom together because of the bucket. They don't want to be in they don't want to be in the same compartment. Listen, yeah.
Yeah. It's like.
It's rough. It's rough.
I'm not saying I'm looking forward to this part of the trip. Okay? But at some point, you're gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing? Where you gonna run and hide somewhere? And please don't try to hold it.
Oh, you'll be
Okay?
sick. You'll be sick. Now I will say this. Dispose of it immediately.
Not do that.
Take your little bag that you just dumped in, dispose of it immediately.
Use
Okay?
a wipe to extend your warranty on the freshness.
You use your wipe to extend your warranty on your freshness. That needs to go on a shirt.
What about wiping your butt?
Man, no, extending your warranty. That's
On the
insane.
freshness?
Yes, man, that's insane. That is insane.
That's why it don't
Use
need to
a
be
baby
on.
wipe to extend your warranty on your freshness.
And catch them funky forearms.
And catch the funky forearms. I see. I would have you up here. You up here with it with your game. See, I'll be thinking I'm spitting some game, but you be up here with it. So, okay. Now,
While you nose blind, but everybody else is like,
right. You think when people come in after you, they smell cinnamon and apples or they smell peach blossoms. No, they smell peaches and doo-doo, not peaches and cream.
peach flavored doo-doo.
Peach cobbler crap.
Peach scented doo-doo.
So, just to show you, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Just to show you how we get down. Oh, you also need keep you a broom. Keep you a broom. And remember, I'm gonna show y'all how we don't get locked in the truck. Y'all seen this before, right? Has anybody seen this? My transformer toilet. Autobots. Autobots. Roll out. This is the truth. This is the truth. I will put a link to this bad mama gemma in after the video. This is the... Listen, I thought this was going to be a gimmick, and I said I got to try it because you can't be just having a big old commode and the 5-gallon bucket just takes up too much space.
Now don't mix.
What?
Don't mix.
What you mean?
Don't mix your wets and your dries.
Oh. Okay.
If you want to have an easy disposal.
If you want to have an easy disposal, say it again.
Don't mix your wets and your dries.
Don't mix your wets and your dries. Meaning, I'm going to show you something.
Use that for the dry.
This is for the dry. This is for the dumps. Oh, what did you say? The bumps on the humps?
Oh, no.
You was singing that.
You was talking about the bumps in the road.
You was...
The lumps and the bumps on the road.
Wait, what did you call them one things in the road?
The cracks in the back.
Cracks in the back. Okay. These is for your wets. Here's for your wets right here. Fellas, this just ain't for hospitals and nursing homes anymore. You got a long trip, truck drivers, if all my truckers got one of these. All my truckers probably got 10 of these in the back bunk full. These are not just for hospitals anymore. So you pee in this, you sit on that, you separate the two. Easy to dispose of, easy to dispose of the pudding. Now, I'm going to show you my combo. Okay? That's your combo pack right there. Right? You put a bag in this, by the way, y'all.
Please put a bag in that.
Put a bag in here.
What?
Okay?
We hope that went without saying, but
I hope
we're going to
so.
say it. Put a bag in there. Not any bag. Not no Walmart bag.
No.
Not no grocery bag. A garbage bag. A high quality garbage bag.
Yes, please.
That won't spill.
For one of those little garbage cans, put a good high quality garbage. Because you do not.
I was waiting on that question.
What? What about the ladies? This is where we getting to. Do you want to introduce it?
You can pull it down.
Okay.
Right. That's, even though I did have to do it and do it. I had to make that work one day.
Okay.
Because I was in a rush and I didn't have time to be setting up the transformer. There wasn't enough space to be moving around.
Okay. All right, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
No, just ladies.
Okay.
Because gentlemen, y'all
We
don't even
cool.
need that. Really.
Okay. For the ladies, I introduce to you the cup. I'm gonna show you closer. Wait.
It's got a soft silicone rim.
Let me take the
I'm
cap
gonna
out.
say, take that
I'm
out
gonna
of
take
there.
the little tissue.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it dry.
I know. Soft silicone to go around right around you know.
This is easier to position and function while you're standing up.
Right.
And then it just...
I wanted you to do that. And it goes down into the tub that you can pick up and go pour out just like the gentleman's. This is right on the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. So,
and no, I will not be demonstrating how to use
no,
that.
so you will not.
You will have to use your imagination. Just know that that definitely works better than the other situation.
So,
if you want to find out the hard way why that other one doesn't work as well, that's on you. You will need to change your clothes after.
Now,
but that one will work for you.
I will say this, and yes, this jug does come off. And you ain't gonna be carrying this nowhere to go get rid of it, right? After you use it, pour a little soap and water down there and wash the tube out. But it also comes with a cap that seals in the freshness. So you can carry this and go dump it, okay? Dope, just dope. So I always keep a little bit of soap, 1 squirt of Dawn soap in both so they don't go to smelling like bum pants.
Look, and if worse come to worse, just use this and position the tube off into the grass somewhere.
Right. Because what did I tell you I was going to do?
You was going to use it?
No.
Oh, I don't know what you're
about
talking
cutting
about.
a hole in the trailer. Let's go.
Man, no.
I was going to drill a hole in the bottom floor so people just don't know, like, I think his truck is leaking fluids. I'm gonna drill a hole in the bottom so I can fit this tube down through.
Please no.
Hey, just look back. What do they say on that? Nobody's gonna know. I think they'll know. Nobody's gonna know. Look.
Man, you gonna mess it up for everybody. Cut it out.
Okay.
No parking for no kind of nothing.
Okay.
In this parking lot.
Okay, I ain't gonna mess it up for everybody.
Man, what?
Okay. So
I was talking about emergency situations where, you know, yes, you can have that going into a 5-gallon bucket or somewhere else.
Okay.
But you got somewhere for it to go safely until you can dump it.
So everything that we're talking about today is battle proven. This is the first time we've used this. Well, she used this and she can speak on it.
And I like the idea of it's just mine.
Right. Cause she don't, you know, sometimes I forget to pour a little soap in mine. It get a little bummy. It start to smell a little bummy. So
and I know how much water you did not drink that day.
Is we back on the water?
Hey.
What's with the water?
I don't know what's with you not drinking it?
I'm gonna drink it.
No, man, I don't believe you.
I'm gonna drink.
I've seen too many things.
I'm going.
I've witnessed too much.
I'm gonna drink the water, honey. I'm gonna drink the water. I feel like it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Why are we there?
I'm just saying.
It
drinks the water. Please, sir, please don't drink the water.
I'm going in the house.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Okay. It ain't that bad. Drink the damn water. Okay, it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. I'm sorry, honey. I'm off of that. I'm off of that. She hate that when I do that. Okay, she don't like me talking about Buffalo Bill. so, so those are your immediate.
What if you have to do both? Well, then you about to mix your dry and your wet, and you got a bigger mess to deal with.
That's
That's just life. That's why you want to have a high quality bag.
there
It's
you
that
go.
simple. It's not the end of the world if you mix them, but just know the disposal process is just a little different. I mean, you gonna want to make sure ain't nothing spilling out.
Right,
That's all.
right, and like she say, the high quality
It just
bag.
complicates it, and it puts a time limit on. You better find somewhere to get this going.
Yeah, and for everybody that's not hip, my 5 gallon bucket is my first choice, but in this trailer, this
That's
hits on
collapsible.
all cylinders. You put that in, you push that back up like that and the bottom, and it just drops. That's your bathroom. That's your toilet. That's if you want to do a number 2 and a number 1, you do a
Do a
12.
12.
If you want to do a 12 in there, knock yourself out. But don't do a 12 in a whack bag. Or you're gonna be cleaning all that up.
And your trailer is gonna stink real fast. Or car, whatever you got going on.
Right. Your car or your trailer gonna smell like bum.
And you're gonna need more than a wipe to fix that. You're gonna need a whole shower after that.
See,
And detailing in the car.
these the kind of conversations we have for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles on end. We be discussing situational problems. Okay, let me see. Say, Led, do you have an affiliate link for the Transformer Pilot? Yes, I'm going to put all links after this video. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a whole video on just showing you what I've done with the trailer. I won't be able to do it live, I don't believe, without buffering. So I'm going to try it.
I was about to say, just try
I'm going to try it one more time. Okay? Oh, how can I forget? While we talking about transforming, you need these. Listen, jumping up and jumping out of an RV,
short people.
or jumping up and jumping in and out of a trailer.
Ooh, that'll help me get in my little disco bed a little bit better.
Right. That's why I bought 2.
Yeah.
So she's so short that she can't get on the top bunk, and she be
I can't get up. I have my method, but it sure would be nice if
yeah.
I didn't have to like do it like that.
She got to jump up into there, and it's funny every time I watch it.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I don't jump. I just kick my leg. I gotta kick
I
one
know.
leg and roll.
And see all of that. It's hilarious. Imagine from my perspective, I'm laying on the bottom bunk, like we looking up at this. Now look, I'm gonna show y'all where I am. Imagine this. This is the top bunk right here, right? And imagine she about to get in. So as soon as she kick her little leg up, and oh yeah,
back here.
that's good enough. Kick her little leg up and flip over there, and I watch her little body roll in here like a little hot tamale. Hilarious. So I'm on the bottom bunk laughing. So I'm gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm gonna try to give you a tour again, okay?
No.
I'm gonna put our toilets off to the side. Okay. But this is gold. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. I hope this works. Okay, we got the lights on inside. All right, curtains open. I'm gonna just be still.
Here.
There is the EcoFlow Wave 2. That is our air condition and our heater. Yes, I have a mirror in here. I have 2 mirrors. I have a retractable mirror and a stationary mirror. So get ready and for the day. Okay. And the EcoFlow Wave, the exhaust tube goes, and there is a porthole down on the floor that it goes out of, and all the heat blows under the trailer so people can't see what I'm doing. I have a storage container and the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max on this whole thing here. Here is the pockets on the disco bed. We keep all of our stuff that we need through the night and everything in. Here is where I sleep, bottom bunk, same thing, gear. I keep my shower tube right here on the side. I'ma slowly back out because really that's all it is. We got our lights all the way around. We got several Bluetooth speakers in here because we'll be listening to some music. Perfectly functional. And my homemade that my wife made me. You need those. Oh my God. Don't be trying to do this without. That's not dark enough. People can't see you when the light is just right. So I'm going to go ahead and move outward. But this is, you wanna turn this into the couch for them? Okay, y'all. Who wanna see me turn us? Let me see. I just need to be still. I've shown everybody this before. But here is the retractable shelving system. All of this folds down. And I'm going to show y'all how we don't get locked in for the night, which is going to change and be even better in a minute. Now I'm trying to remember, what did I do with them keys I had? No, it was earlier today. Hold on. No. They could be doing it. Okay, y'all. I'ma show you. I'ma show you how we don't get locked in. I'm gonna come over here, and everybody is. Let me flip the script on this. Everybody is always worried about this bar right here, right? Hold on. Everybody is always worried about this bar, and they said you can lock somebody in. No, I've tried every scenario and it don't work. Watch this. I got a lock, and everybody is doing all kind of crazy stuff to stop this situation, but I got the simplest solution. Watch this. I got a heavy duty U-lock from a certain company I'm not gonna mention at this very moment. Simple lock. Watch this. Keep watching. Simple solution. Simple solution. Boom. Ain't nobody gonna lock. Nobody can use this. No more. It's locked. It's finito. You can't push it down. You can't pull it up. Now, where is my other one? I know I put it in here. I'm looking for this under the round lock. I just had it. The heavy duty lock that goes on the door.
Combination lock?
No, the key lock. It's around here. I just had it earlier, and it's around here. But then you put a lock. See, when I'm just goes around this whole thing, you can't lock that. Now This is how we lock ourselves in for the night. You turn this, that locks the door, and I unlock this little clip because while you driving and bouncing around, that'll come loose. Then you just take that and slide it through like that. Now this don't turn no more. You can't open that door. I put a lock here. I don't lock this. I never lock this for just in case of emergency. Open it. Now your door can open again. We use that as a normal door handle. Okay? So that's about it. Now, as far as the retractable shelving unit, I think I showed y'all, but I'm going to say I've perfected it now. I've been working on it so hard. I'm going to just show y'all real quick. Take the stove off. Take your stove off. Get all your gear and stuff and clear off your shelves. Right? Just like that. And all you do is unclip it like this. Y'all can't see that. Okay. You unclip these clips. That folds down, just like that. This one just folds straight up. Let me get this. That one folds straight up. And this is a locking pin. I'm gonna show you what this is for. This is a locking pin. So if you get somewhere like in some dirt, you can keep the door tied down like a tent. Cause I run this pin, this stake through the ground and this rope. Or I got a piece of rebar that goes straight down through this loop and pins the door down. So this is no more than a tent stake. And I just keep it right here and keep all of this together, and the door closes. And everything is flush and flat. I put my stove units up and slide them under the bed, and I'm done. So this is it, fam. This is how we've been doing it. Bring that back out. little entertainment, little ambiance. And the curtains and the curtain rod, killer. That's just nails it right there. So that's what that looks like. Okay. Setup. Any questions whatsoever? Let me get my chair back. Sorry for all the buffering. Any questions? And I forgot to show y'all, I got a box in the front with just extra gear. Let me take y'all over here first before we get to going. We ain't done with the tour. Y'all know about the awning. The lady led requested. I got an extra side port if I want to hook up extra solar or let out, water, anything. Just an extra port for wires running through. I put on an extra utility box, just like that drawing I did months ago. Y'all remember that? Put on the extra utility box for all my odds and ends, my tools, gloves, running my drop wire to charge my EcoFlows and stuff, locks and everything I need in here. And now, I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay, and then I got my propane tank. I got a 5-pound propane tank over here just for extra propane. And we're gonna talk about propane more in coming up videos because I got a lot to say about where do I store my propane and why. And refillable Flame King and the keg by Mr. Buddy Heater. I'm gonna be talking about them, why and why not. Trust me, I'm gonna save some money because it's certain things that people ain't thinking about when they're going out buying them things, okay? So let me go back over here. Oh, here I got my I plug it in here. And now I can just charge this, put a plug in it, a drop cord, run it to the house, and charge my EcoFlow. And here, if I got something out here, like some speakers or something that I need to use out here, a shop vac, I can literally plug it into there and use my equipment out here, power tools or whatever. This would help me build the trailer because I always needed power. And I didn't have to go inside to do it. I could keep my door closed. So that's what that's for. And of course, y'all know about all the windows. And I got a latch right here that if I want to open my door all the way up, I just latch it onto here with a rope or a chain. Simple, easy stuff, man. Everything I'm showing y'all was cheap to do. It's not poorly done. It was just cheap to do. The materials and everything. Any questions? I hope I wasn't buffering. I know I was, probably. Any questions before I head on in here? And before we even get questions answered, I want to say thank you for everybody for just sticking around and listening to our madness. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? See, Alexa says you should start a custom trailer business. Your ideas are innovative. You know what? It's fun to do this. It really is. If more people were interested, that'll be a thing. But people don't. People think this world is going to be just fine. They're not interested in this kind of stuff because they think the world is okay. And I'm not going to get on that like I did yesterday because I got out of pocket and I let my emotions show, which I said I was going to stop doing that. But, huh? You want to let me get your chair back. So we can close out. There you go, honey. Have you with me so we can close out the video. So, people are interested. Even Lady Led said you should start making your own custom trailers. Because I got so many great ideas, just like everybody else that build trailers. You know, it would be wonderful if I could. But the market is just not there. Everything you did was very good. Thank you so much, Charlene. Listen. And then here's the other thing about building custom trailers. Building them to people's specs is hard because everybody got so many quirky things, some things that's impossible, some things that's ridiculous, and it's just the way it is. It's best that you just build it for yourself and enjoy your work. Lori said, we are building ours. Good, good, good. That's good to hear.
What is happening? Oh, bug. Mosquitoes.
Thank you, D said, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me go back up here because some people said some other stuff. Sharon says, I'm looking for a good box truck. See, that's the part that I didn't want to do because I don't ever want to. Okay, let's touch on something real quick about the box trucks and the vans, the big cargo vans and stuff like that. Here's a problem I have with that. That's just me, my own opinion for me in my situation. I don't ever want to be in a situation where the place I lay my head is also the thing that I drive. Here's the reason for that. I was posted up in I'm going to tell you a real life scenario that happened to us. Here, let's do this. So they can at least see our heads a little bit. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Real life scenario. She had to go and handle some serious business. I had to wait to go handle some business somewhere else, but I still hadn't woken up good, and I needed to get ready and get my clothes together and get washed up and stuff. But she had to go. So this is what we did. I unhooked my trailer from my truck. She took the truck and was able to handle business where I stayed behind and got myself together for the day in the trailer. Like this was my own little house. And when mama come home, I can go do whatever I need to do. That way I don't have to wake up and I don't have to get myself running when I shouldn't even be out here yet. That's the problem I have with a Sprinter van, minivan, a box truck, all of that stuff, because that's kind of like our RV situation. I used to like the idea of driving the RV when I had a big giant family.
With everybody in it.
With everybody in it. But if you don't need to do that, there is nothing worse than setting up your camp and you forgot something and you got to run to the store real quick, or you got to run off and handle some business. Now you got to reel this stuff back in, pull in the grill, pull in the awning, pull out your tables and everything you just got. And all you need to do, it's important, but you need to go mail this mail real quick. Something. You got to reel all that in, because you know as well as I know, if you don't, you're going to come back and there's nothing going to be there. So
or just stuff like the awning and, having to put everything back in, get back organized, hunker everything down. Like leaving is you got to have a leaving routine.
Yes.
And that routine can complicate a quick, I need to go do something in a hurry.
Yes. Now you just hit something on the head. When it's time to go, it's time to go. When you camped out at a certain place and you trying to stay stealthy, don't be out here in broad daylight chilling. And we learned that the hard way. Don't just be out here chilling. Listen, you need to be trying to leave before the manager of whatever store you staying at come in to open the place up. Stuff like that. Don't make yourself a burden. So your leave game need to be as cool and smooth as your parking and staying overnight game. Quiet, secretive in, and quiet and secretive out. So when you got a big bus or truck or something, listen, I'm telling you, it's easier for me to have 2 separate units. Because if I catch a flat on a trailer, I can leave it behind. If I catch a flat on the truck, I can at least have somewhere to sleep for the night. It's just so many cool things that I like better with having a separate unit. If I was gonna buy a camper, with our new situation being pretty much empty nesters, I would buy a camper now versus an RV. Because we don't got a whole bunch of people coming with us, And when I need to run to the store and grab a few things real quick, I don't want to pack the whole RV up and then back the whole RV in and all of that, especially in the middle of the night. Sometimes you pull in and get ready, it's the middle of the night, it's 2 or 3 in the morning, and you just make a lot of ruckus doing all of that. So, let me see. Say that makes sense. Thank you for the information. That's why we here tonight, because we wanted to tell y'all everything, our whole situation of what we trying to accomplish. I'm going to bring this in so we can. Let me see. Say, keeping an electric scooter, which you can also be a game changer. You know something? I was going to do that. The only reason I didn't do it because at first I didn't realize, I'm not going to be doing all of that. When we got to our destination and she left with the truck.
See that owl?
Did it land?
Yeah, it's in a tree right there.
I see it. I see it.
Silent.
I see it. It's huge too. When she left with the truck, I had some business to handle, and I wish I had a small, compact vehicle like a scooter or a e-bike or something like that. It would have made things a lot easier for me. So yes, you are right about that. let me see. So yes, had 2 box trucks and became slave to the vehicle. And you know something else about those big gigantic trucks? They drink fuel like a drunk. Okay, let's break something down. My RV, my RV, to run my RV from 1,000 miles, I can't even imagine how much gas we would have drunk to go from here to there. The gas mileage on that RV, I say we probably would have spent $1,000 going and $1,000 coming.
Man.
I do. I truly think we got a 34-foot RV. And I think at the prices of gas prices went anywhere from $3.14 to $3.50. I think we would have spent $1,000 in gas going to Ohio from Columbia, South Carolina, and I think we would have spent $1,000 trying to get back. Where with this situation we got right here, we spent what total? Not with the city bull crap driving, we just playing around.
Every fill up was about what, $50, $60?
No, it was 30. Most of them was 30, because I wouldn't let it go
those
below.
Was top ups.
Yeah,
oh.
Those were just top ups. So I'm gonna say $300 there and back. No more than $400 there and back. And when we got to each destination, we was driving around the city and checking stuff out. Basically I wasted a whole full tank of gas in Ohio playing around. So yeah, in an RV, you looking at $1,000 for gas to get from South Carolina to Florida. Just say, what is this? What did you say, 700-800 miles from here to there?
Yeah, about 7.
Okay, 8. Almost 800 miles. Somebody said closer to 400. Yeah, I give it $400. I ain't got a problem with that. That's there and back. Listen, that is $400 to get to get to Ohio, play around, drive it around, doing crazy stuff, everything, wasting whole full tank of gas I ran out, and then come back home, $400 tops. A RV, $1,000 there, $1,000 back, and I might be way off. It might be way more than that.
What's the fuel efficiency
on the RV?
Yeah,
about $100 a mile. Shoot, you know good and well when we take the RV. When I went to Savannah that year, Savannah is 2 hours away. I had to stop and add half a tank from here to Savannah, and I had to top up half a tank. And on the way back, and you remember, they on every gas station now only let you get $100, and the pump will shut off. So I would have to keep telling them to cut the pump back on, so I can finish filling up. So that's hundreds of dollars just for a half a tank. And Lord forbid, how many gallons does it hold? I don't even remember. It's just a horrible amount. There's nothing wrong with RVs. If you got the money and you got the family and you want to be having a fun time together, wonderful. I advise it. You should do it. But if you're doing what this format we doing now, I don't advise it. Let me see. We'll say probably 4 to 5 miles per gallon of fuel. That's about right. Shoot, that's what it feel like. That's what it feel like. My company spent $168 only for 44 gallons for the bus, a small bus. $168 for 44 gallons for the bus. Okay, but where did they go? I mean, how far did they get them? See, I don't know. Are there any changes you plan on making to the shower setup? Yeah, I'm going to put stakes, make a way where I can put holes in the bottom of the curtains. I got this hole punch, not a hole puncher, but these loops that you put on tarps. And I'm going to put them at the bottom of the curtains so I can either stake it down or weigh it down with some paracord and something else so the curtains will stay still. But that's it. Everything else works great. And if the wind ain't blowing, you good. What's up, Black Gun Owners Magazine? How much more? Oh, much more here in Cali for gas? Yeah. Okay, you guys. So I guess that's about it, right?
The puppy about to go.
Yeah, we about to close it up and lock it up and get on out of here. I wish I could have showed y'all everything. The lock. I have a C-Class RV. I won't be taking many trips. There you go. That fuel, man, that fuel makes it not fun anymore. The fuel consumption of an RV, a big RV, makes it not too much fun anymore. It literally steals the joy out of the trip. My own beautiful, it's like hanging out with friends, always a great listening. Thank you so much for that. But look, we're going to get on out of here. Lady Led is yawning on me, and I done had her out too late. I done had you out too late. Puppy getting sleepy, you looking at me glassy-eyed. Hey, everybody, we made it home. And when I tell you...
sleep deficits.
Right, we both got some sleep deficits. I just woke up before this video. And I want to say this too, y'all. No, let me back up. Do yourself a favor. I'm not saying go buy a trailer and try to sleep in a 5x8 trailer. But what I am going to say is, do you think you could sleep in a 5x8 space? I'm not talking to people that had to sleep in a 6x9 space. If you dig what I'm saying. Some of us that's watching me right now say, oh, I could do that on my hands. You said that before you had to sleep in that 6x9 for about 15 to 20 years. 20 years of life. You know what I'm saying? So this question ain't for the people that, man, I could do 6 years on my hands, Your Honor. I'm just saying. I'm not talking to y'all because I know you could do the 6x9.
Cut it out.
She licking my funky forearm. Do you think, I'm going to ask you this question right now, and I want you to put it in the comment section below when the video go up. Do you think you could really sleep in a 5x8 space, wash up, bathe, take your daily dumps and pee and brush your teeth and cook your dinner, cook your meals and everything else in a 5x8 space for 11 days? If the answer is no, maybe you should try it. Go find the smallest space you can find in your house and try to live out of that with the bare minimum. Or even better yet, in a tent. Do you think you could live in a tent for 11 days without going in the house? Do you think you could do that? Can you live in a tent for 11 days? Or even better, do you think you could live in your vehicle for 11 days? I'm not talking to the van lifers because y'all live this life for real. I'm talking to the people that's never even thought about it. Because when a hurricane happens down in one of these coastal areas, or a tornado or a natural disaster, everybody knows how to evacuate, but they don't know where they're going afterwards. Everybody knows it's time to evacuate, but they don't know what they're going to do when they leave. Family don't want you staying there, or your family might be evacuating too. Right? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Go to one of them camps? They getting pretty dangerous these days. Going to those camps to help people. Some people come back more traumatized from the camp than they is from the natural disaster. So, with that being said, y'all, let me see. Please answer the question. The off-grid trucker say, I live in this truck 3 weeks at a time. Yeah, see, people like you, off-grid trucker, living in a semi-truck. I know you can. Say I could if I had to, but don't want to. Creative, you should try it. You should try it. You should try it. Say I don't want to. You should try it. You should try it. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. Please say maybe I camp for a week before if I have no other choice. You know what's funny? I keep hearing a lot of people saying if I had to, if I had no other choice, if I'm about to die, if that was my last and only hope, you should try it. I say to the people that's saying that, if it was my only choice, I say try it on purpose when you don't have
Give
to.
a little practice first.
Give a little practice and try it while you don't have to. So if you do have to, you won't be so frazzled. See, I was just talking about a camping trip this weekend. It's definitely been a while. Yeah, it's time to go. That's why we do this so often. Again, let me go get my baby fed. My babies. Let me go get them fed. Everybody, thank you so much. Leah Farmer 73 and the beautiful
Lady Led.
and the pup.
And the pup.
We love y'all. Thank you so much for everything. Thank y'all for rooting for us, going cross country. Here's the other thing. We're not done. We're going to be doing more tours. What we want to do is the legs on the loose. What we want to do, we wasn't able to do it here because we had a lot of business to handle. But I would like to go on a tour and stop and talk and meet everybody on here. I wanted to, Miss Shirley OG, she was like, you over here by me, you should stop. I wish I could have. It's so many great people we wanted to stop and see on the way, but we couldn't. Our time was crunched. I want to do one where we're not on a mission. We're not on business. We just want to come across the country and shake your hand and tell you how much we love you. That's it. So with that being said, y'all keep on watching out for Legs on the Loose. We've been waiting on Legs on the Loose for the last 6 years. And once the sneeze happened, we wasn't able to do it. But now we up and going and we ain't playing around. We've been at it for a couple years and it's about to intensify. So thank you so much. You in A? Oh, we'll be there. That's easy. We'll be there soon. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Lead Farmer 73, Lady Lead, and the pup. We love you and we out. Peace.